stopped asking how my day had been, just nodded like you already knew. Our words got smaller, thinner, like love was scared of waking you. I learned the sound of empty space between your sighs and tired eyes. We were still sharing the same bed, but dreaming separate lives. You said nothing was wrong, but silence stayed too long. When love and you became quiet, I felt the distance in your touch. No fights, no tears to cry with, just less and less of us. You didn't leave, you just went still, like love forgot how to speak. When love and you became quiet, it started breaking me. I laughed louder to fill the room, hoped you'd notice something changed. I kept translating all your moves into reasons you might stay. Your phone lit up, your eyes looked down like I was interrupting peace. I was standing right beside you, but somehow begging to be seen. I miss the way you used to care before love turned into when love and you became quiet, I felt alone while holding on. No goodbye, no to like violence, just one slowly gone. You stayed, but not with me. Your heart learned how to leave. When love and you became quiet, it taught me how to grieve. Maybe love shouldn't whisper just to survive, or fade so gently we call it time. If silence is all that love can be, then I'd rather hear myself breathe. some love ends loud, ours disappeared. You left without slamming doors, no final words, no reason why. Your jacket still by the bedroom floor, like you'd be back before goodbye. I memorized the way you left, by how the room forgot your sound. Even the clock held its own breath when it realized you weren't around. I told myself you just needed time, but time never promised you were mine. I kept the light you turned off, stayed awake in case you came home lost. I learned the dark by heart, so you wouldn't have to find the switch. You moved on without a thought, left me loving what you forgot. I kept the light you turned off, like love was something I could fix. Your name still echoes in my phone, unread messages, unsent truth. I made excuses on my own for all the things you didn't do. I dressed the silence up as hope, cold waiting something brave. But every night I held the glow for a shadow that never stayed. I stayed loyal to what we were. You stayed silent, and that hurt worse. I kept the light you turned off, believed in you when you walked off. I made a home inside the dark, so you wouldn't feel alone. You found peace somewhere else, while I held the night by myself. I kept the light you turned off, until even hope went cold. Maybe love shouldn't beg to stay, or bleed just to be seen. Maybe letting go is learning that choosing me isn't selfish, it's clean. I kept the light you turned off, but I won't wait here anymore. I see now what it cost to love someone who closed the door. If you ever wonder why the room no longer knows your name, I turned the light off for myself and finally walked away. The dark doesn't scare me now. I'm not waiting anymore. We spoke in plans that felt like truth, drew our future before we knew how how fragile promises can be when timing breaks what love can't keep. I learned your habits, not your fears. Learned your laughter, not your years. We lived inside the almost sound, so close to solid, never found. I missed to comfort for a sign that love would wait if we had time. We almost met forever, but almost doesn't stay. We almost held tomorrow, then watched it slip away. You said not now, I heard someday, and built my heart on what you couldn't say. We almost meant forever, but almost broke us anyway. We loved in pauses, not in vows, and maybe then not here and now. I gave you space, you gave me doubt. We circled love without something out. I stayed polite with all your doubt. Called it patience, not running out. But love should feel like solid ground, not something fading without a sound. I waited for your certainty while you waited less for me. We almost met forever, but never chose the fight. We almost crossed the distance, but left it overnight. You kept the door half open wide. I stood there hoping you did same. We almost meant forever, but fear arrived before we tried. There's a quiet kind of goodbye when no one leaves but no one tries. No broken words, no final scene. Just love that wasn't brave enough to be. We almost meant forever, and that's what hurts the most. Not what we lost, but what we were. So close to holding close. I won't rewrite what wasn't true, or beg a dream to follow through. We almost meant forever, but now I mean letting go of you. Some loves don't end in flame or fire. They fade where courage should have been higher. memorized the sound of maybe, held on to words he never gave me. I stayed polite with all your doubt, called it patience, not burning out. I learned your silence by heart, treated distance like a start. I kept the door unlocked for hope, while you kept finding reasons not to cope. I kept believing time was kind, but it was only passing by. I waited longer than life should, stayed when leaving would have been good. I called it faith, I called it trust, but I was breaking quietly inside us. You didn't ask me to remain, I just mistook delay for pain. I waited longer than I should, and paid the price for being good. I smiled through every half reply, made excuses so you wouldn't try. I lowered needs, I raised my grace, shrank my voice to keep your place. Love became a careful thing, afraid of asking for anything. I was there in every way, but you were only almost staying. I thought endurance meant I cared, but love shouldn't need to be spared. I waited longer than life should, held on longer than anyone would. I turned my ache into belief, called uncertainty relief. You never told me not to stay, you just let tomorrow drift away. I waited longer than life should, and learned too late what love is not. There's a line between hope and delay, between choosing someone and being played. I crossed it thinking I was strong, but strength knows when it's been too long. I waited longer than life should, but I'm done waiting misunderstood. I won't confuse restraint with care, or call absence being there. If love returns, it won't ask to be to bleed. It won't survive on what it needs. I waited longer than life should. Now I leave exactly when I should. Some lessons take their time, but freedom doesn't ask for mine. house still knows the way you stood by the window light, misunderstood. I trace the space you used to fill, like time forgot to stand still. Your laughter faded into walls, still echoes when the evening falls. We weren't broken, just undone, like sentences that lost their tongue. I didn't lose you all at once. You slowly changed the distance. This is the shape of us after goodbye. Corners of love we couldn't realign. Your absence learned my outline too. Now I'm someone I became without you. We don't hurt the way we did before, but we don't fit like we used to anymore. This is the shape of us after goodbye. Not broken, just redesigned. Your name still rests in quiet days, in songs I skip, in words I say. I don't reach out, but still I feel the habit of us. You'll still be real. We grew apart without a fight, just stopped reaching at the same time. Love didn't die, it just withdrew, left me learning how to move. I held on longer than I should, trying to keep us understood. This is the shape of us after goodbye. Softened edges, harder lines. I still remember how we were before the silence took the nerve. We don't ache the way we pulled before, but we don't belong like we used to anymore. This is the shape of us after goodbye. A love that changed but didn't lie. Some endings don't feel like the end, they just stop choosing we again. I forgive us for growing wrong, for staying quiet far too long. This is the shape of us after goodbye. A gentler truth I won't deny. You were a chapter, not my home, but you helped define my soul. I won't wish we stayed the same. Some love survives by letting change. This is the shape of us after goodbye. Still beautiful, just a different life. didn't vanish. We evolved into who we are when love dissolves. I laughed at jokes you didn't hear, spoke your name like you were near. I planned tomorrow like you'd stay, while you were already on your way. You smiled but didn't really see, your eyes were packing quietly. I held the truth with open hands, not knowing it would slip like sand. I kept believing what we were, while you were learning how to blur. You were gone before I knew, before my heart could catch the truth. I was still choosing us while you were choosing something new. You left without a single sound. I stayed where love was breaking down. You were gone before I knew, and I loved you all the way through. Your coffee cold beside the sink, like all the things I didn't think. You said I'm tired, not goodbye. I trusted words that learned to lie. The space between us grew so wide. I called it time, you called it life. I read your silence far too late, when love had already changed its face. You didn't mean to let me fall, you just weren't there at all. You were gone before I knew, before the ending even moved. I kept holding on to us like that's what love is supposed to do. You walked away in quiet grace. I stayed and learned to feel the ache. You were gone before I knew, and I was faithful to the truth. Now I know the signs I missed, the pause, the drift, the emptiness. Some goodbyes don't say a word, they just stop choosing you. You were gone before I knew, but now I finally see it clear. Love shouldn't feel like guessing or disappearing year by year. I won't beg what's already through, I won't chase what never stayed true. You were gone before I knew, now I know how to choose me too. You left before I felt the fall, but I'm standing after all. It was past midnight, phone face down. Your name stayed quiet, no familiar sound. I typed your words, erased them twice, like love was thinking, taking time. The room was full of borrowed air. Your side of the bed still warm somehow. That was the night I realized love was gone, but I was still around. I kept reaching for something true, but every silence sounded like you. It was the night love stopped answering our goodbye. No warning sign, I kept calling out your heart, but it was already offline. I stayed awake, believing you, while love just let me through. Yeah, it was the night love stopped answering, and I stayed with the truth. Your jacket hanging by the door, like you'd be back, like before. I replayed moments in my head, looking for the words you never said. You said nothing was wrong at all, but your eyes had learned to leave. I was loving at full volume. You were already on mute with me. You didn't mean to disappear, but love doesn't always stay sincere. It was the night love stopped answering. I heard the echo, not your voice. I begged the past to hold us still, like pain was ever a choice. I kept my heart unlocked for you, but love already moved. Yeah, it was the night love stopped answering, and I finally knew. Now I don't wait for messages that never come. I learned some hearts go silent before they're gone. It was the night love stopped answering, but I survived the sound of none. I stopped calling what we had, something it never become. You taught me how to lose someone without a fight or truth. It was the night love stopped answering, and I answered me too. I still remember the ringing, but I don't wait anymore. I didn't know the shape of quiet until your voice was gone. I used to fill my days with you, nowadays just carry on. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like like you're running late. But I stopped waiting at the door when hope learned how to break. You never meant to leave me cold, but love taught lessons it never told. I learned loneliness from you, from the way you slowly slipped away from all the things we didn't do, and every word you didn't say. I wasn't born this good at being alone. I had to learn it from you. Yeah, I learned loneliness from you. We shared a bed, but not our fears. I felt you miles away. You smiled like nothing was wrong. I memorized that face. I tried to hold what wasn't there, like air between my hands. You left me with your absence. That's when I started to understand. Love doesn't always end with tears. Sometimes it leaves you here. I learned loneliness from you, from empty rooms and quiet nights, from loving someone halfway who never stayed to fight. I wasn't strong before you gone, but I became someone new. Yeah, I learned loneliness from you. Now I sit with silence like it knows my name. I don't blame you for the pain, but I changed. I learned loneliness from you, but I also learned to stand. I learned how to lose someone and still hold my own hand. You were my hardest lesson and my deepest truth. I didn't choose this kind of love. I learned loneliness from you. I don't miss who you became. I miss who I was with you. We used to talk until the light turned mornings into something bright. Now even silence feels too loud, like something broke but never fell down. No slammed doors, no last goodbye, just fewer reasons asking why. Your shadow left before you did, and I pretended not to notice it. Love didn't end, it just grew thin, like words we stopped believing in. We faded without a sound, no echoes when we went down, no fire, no final round, just hearts learning how to back down. We didn't crash, we didn't fight, forever turned to past. We stayed but weren't really there. Share the same room, different air. I held on longer than I should. You left in ways I misunderstood. It wasn't cruel, it wasn't wrong, just love that didn't last that long. We stopped asking if we're okay, like answers would have made us stay. We faded without a sound, no echoes when we went down, no fire, no final round, just hearts learning how to back down. We didn't crash, we didn't fight, we slowly lost the need to try. We faded without a sound, still hurts when I think about. Some endings don't break you in two, they quietly forget you. No scars to prove the pain was real, but silence cuts the deepest still. We faded without a sound, like ghosts we didn't chase around. No blame, no truth we found, just love we slowly let slip out. I don't hate you, I don't cry, I just miss the reason why. We faded without a sound, and that's the part I can't work out. Nothing shattered, nothing drowned, we just faded without a sound. I wake up reaching for your side. Habit doesn't ask me why. Your coffee cup is long gone cold, still feels like something left untold. I don't hear you say my name, but rooms still echo just the same, like you never really left. You just became my quiet breath. I thought time would teach me how to forget, but it only taught my heart where you still sit. Your absence still knows my heart, knows exactly where to start. Every scar, every part, every place we fell apart. Even gone, you leave a mark in the silence, in the dark. You don't touch me, don't hold my hand, but your absence understands. I smile now when people ask if I'm done with the past. I say yes like it's true, like love just disappears on cue. But some nights I still feel you near, in songs I never used to hear. It's not pain, it's something else, like missing who I was myself. I don't need you back to survive. dismiss the way we were alive. Your absence still knows my heart, knows exactly where to start. Every scar, every part, every place we fell apart. Even more to leave a mark in the silence, in the dark. You don't touch me, don't hold my hand, but your absence maybe love doesn't need a face. Maybe it just learns to change its place. You're not here, but you're not erased. You're written into how I am. Your absence still knows my heart like a language I can unlearn. Every end, every start, every lesson that still burns. I don't need you to stay, I just feel you every day. You don't love me like you did, but your absence never quit. You're not here, but my heart still knows you were. The room still smells of yesterday. Your laughter lingers, won't fade away. I trace the moments you let slip through. Every corner whispers something of you. I stood in shadows where your light once shone, hoping somehow I could hold it alone. But love dissolved before it could stay, and I'm still standing where it went away. And every night I feel the cold of words you never said, stories untold. I stayed where your love ended, holding pieces I never mended. Every heartbeat I tried to save now drifts alone across the waves. I stayed where your love ended, learning to heal what was abandoned. Though you walked out and left me behind, I keep the echoes you left in my mind. Your shadow haunts the places we knew, empty streets still smell of you. I keep your sweater folded on the chair, pretending you might come back there. The clock ticks slow, the nights feel long, but I find strength inside the wrong. The love we had became a ghost, but it's mine to keep, even if it hurts most. And in the quiet I begin to see the love I lost is part of me. I stayed where your love ended, holding pieces I never mended. Every heartbeat I tried to save without a word, left the silence louder than the hurt. I replay the moments we almost knew, all the little things I never said to you. The door closed softly behind your face, and suddenly the world felt out of place. I reach for reasons, but they dissolve into shadows only I resolve. And every night I ask the air why you left me standing there. The goodbye you never explained echoes louder than the rain. Every memory I tried to save crashes into the empty space. You vanished without a sign, left me with questions lost in time. The goodbye you never explained still lingers in my veins. I hear you laugh in strangers' rooms, see your eyes in the pale of the moon. Every corner whispers your name, but nothing feels like it did the same. I held on to echoes that weren't mine, chasing pieces across the line. Love turned into a silent plea, and yet I find you haunting me. I'm learning how to let it go, even if I'll never know. The goodbye you never explained echoes louder than the rain. Every memory I tried to save crashes into the empty space. You vanished without a sign, left me with questions lost in time. The goodbye you never explained still lingers in my veins. Maybe some doors aren't meant to reopen, maybe some hearts aren't meant to stay, but I keep walking through the ashes of the words you didn't say. The goodbye you never explained will never break the love that remains. I will carry the lessons, the ache, and learn to breathe despite the shake. Though you vanished without a sign, I'll find my peace in my own time. The goodbye you never explained will never touch what I became. I whisper to the empty air, thank you for the love we shared, even if you never explained. I learned how to speak softer so you wouldn't turn away. I I shrank my needs to silence just to make you stay. I left room in every sentence, hoping you would step inside. But you filled the world with noise and never saw what I set aside. I bend myself around your days like love was something small. You never felt me disappearing, you never felt it at all. There was space you never noticed, right beside your life. I was standing in the quiet while you chased another light. There was space you never noticed, where my heart remained. I was making room for you while you never did the same. Saved you a place in my future with your name underlined. You treated love like a visitor, something passing through your time. I waited in between your choices, like a pause you could ignore. You never saw me holding open what you never walked toward. I kept the door from closing tight in case you changed your mind. But you mistook my patience for something you could leave behind. There was space you never noticed in every breath I gave. I was quietly choosing us while you were halfway gone. Sacred, you were just passing through the days. Oh, maybe love should take up room, or maybe it should be seen. I shouldn't have to fade myself to fit inside your dreams. If you couldn't feel my absence when I was standing near, then losing you won't break me, it just makes the truth clear. There was space you never noticed, but I see it now. It was never meant to hold you, it was teaching me how. There was space you never noticed, and I'm reclaiming it tonight. I won't make myself smaller just to stay inside your life. The space you never noticed is finally mine. We were still learning how to laugh again, still leaving coffee warm on the table. You said forever like it had time, like love was something stable. I was counting days we hadn't lived, dreams we hadn't dared to try. Then you said my name like an ending, before I learned how to say goodbye. I thought we were just beginning, but you were already done. I was holding on to the moment you were landing from. Your goodbye came early, before my heart could understand. I was still building tomorrow. You were letting go of my hand. Your goodbye came early, before love learned how to stay. I was ready to keep choosing us. You walked away yesterday. Your side of the bed stayed untouched, like it knew you wouldn't return. I replayed every quiet promise, trying to see where it burned. You spoke like you thought it through. Let the leaving was an act of grace, but I was still inside the story. You erased the final page. I didn't know love could end before it ever felt complete. I was still believing in us while you were retreating. Your goodbye came early, before I learned how to be strong. I was still calling you my home. You had already moved on. Your goodbye came early, before my heart could prepare. You left me holding a future. You decided not to share. Maybe timing never looks one. Maybe hearts don't always align, but you don't leave someone slowly when they're still calling you mine. I won't beg love to wait, that already chose to flee. If goodbye came early for you, before I was ready. Now I'm ready without you. Your suitcase stayed by the doorway, but your eyes were already gone. You smiled like you were listening, while your heart had moved on. I kept reading between your pauses, trying to fix what I felt. You were halfway out the moment I still called us we to myself. I confused your silence for patience and distance for space to heal. I didn't know you had already left. I was loving what wasn't real. I stayed after you, checked out, kept the lights on, kept the doubt, told myself you turn around while you were nowhere to be found. I stayed after you, checked out, held the room, held the sound. You left without saying goodbye. I stayed to watch us die. Your words felt rented, never owned, like promises with an end date. I waited for you to feel again, while you learned how to escape. I memorized your leaving signs underneath there's something no more. Now I know love doesn't vanish. It leaves clues before it goes. If I have to convince you to stay, then I already know. I won't build a future on someone halfway gone. I deserve a love that stays present when things go wrong. I stayed after you checked out, but I'm leaving now somehow. I won't care as you drop. I won't wait for love to stop. You checked out long before the end. I stayed, but I've gone again. This time I choose myself somehow. I stayed once, now I'm out. I stayed when I shouldn't have. Now I'm walking back to me. You used to fill the room with sound. Now even echoes feel afraid. The walls remember how we laughed, but won't repeat the things you said. I talk to spaces you walk through, like they might answer me again. But every night just proves the truth. You're gone and quiet's moved right in. I waited for your voice to break the stillness you left behind, but silence stayed and slowly learned every fear I hide. When silence learned my name, it started calling me at night. Every memory fell louder when there was nothing left to fight. You disappear without a sound, but silence stayed and took your place. And now I'm answering the quiet. When silence learned my name, your goodbye never found the words. It just arrived in smaller days, in messages that stopped too soon, in love that looked the other way. I carried conversations that never reached your side. The quiet knows my heartbeat now better than you ever did that time. You left me standing in between what was and what we'd never be. And somehow silence stayed long enough to understand all of me. When silence learned my name, it held me when you wouldn't stay. Every unanswered question began to sound the same. Maybe love doesn't always scream. Maybe it fades then disappears. But no one warned me quiet could remember me this clear. I don't miss the way you left, I miss the way you didn't try. You gave your absence to the world and left the silence mine. When silence learned my name, it stopped feeling like a threat. It taught me how to sit with pain without begging you to stay yet. I won't chase what wouldn't choose to fight for me the same. I survived the nights alone. When silence learned my name, I still hear you in my past, but I don't answer back. Silence knows me well enough to finally let me rest. I learned the shape of empty rooms by tracing where you used to stand. Your coffee cup, your quiet shoes, still waiting like they understand. The light comes in but feels too wide, like something's missing from the air. I smile now but only half. The rest of me still isn't there. You never slammed the door goodbye. You just faded step by step, and somehow that hurt deeper than every word you never said. I loved you in the spaces you left, in the pauses between my breath, in the nights where your name stayed loud, but your voice was nowhere around. I held on where you slipped away, loved the silence, you couldn't stay. I loved you in the spaces you left when you were already elsewhere. Your absence learned my daily life. It knows exactly when I fall. I talk to you in crowded rooms, still feel the quiet most of all. They say time heals, but no one tells how slow it moves when love stays true. I don't miss who you are today, I miss who I was with you. You moved on like it was easy, like we never had a past, but I'm still living in the moment right before we didn't last. is gone. I loved you in the spaces you left, but I don't live there anymore. Stayed by the doorway, but your eyes were already gone. You smiled like you were listening, while your heart had moved on. I kept reading between your pauses, trying to fix what I felt. You were halfway out the moment I still called us sweet to myself. I confused your silence for patience and distance for space to heal. I didn't know you had already left. I was loving what wasn't real. I stayed after you checked out, kept the lights on, kept the doubt, told myself you'd turn around while you vowed to be fine. I stayed after you checked out, held the room, held the sound. You left without saying goodbye. I stayed to watch us die. Your words felt rented, never owned, like promises with an end date. I waited for you to feel again while you learn how to escape. I memorized your leaving signs, the way your touch grew thin. You didn't break my heart all at once. You slowly checked out within. I stopped asking you to choose me, stopped begging love to try. I saw the truth in your absence before you said goodbye. I stayed after you checked out, played the part, won the doubt, loved you louder, loved you proud, while you faded into the crowd. I stayed after you checked out, believed in us when you were out. You left without closing the door. I stayed for something no more. Now I know love doesn't vanish, it leaves clues before it goes. If I have to convince you to stay, then I already know I won't build a future on someone halfway gone. I deserve a love that stays present stayed once, now I might. I stayed when I shouldn't have. Now I'm walking back to me. Didn't hear the door that day, no dramatic words to say, just a shift in how you breathe, like you'd already left me. Your jacket stayed behind the chair, but your eyes were never there. I smiled like nothing changed, while my chest felt rearranged. I kept asking what went wrong, like answers still belong to me. But my pulse was already shaking, like it knew what I couldn't see. My heart memorized your exit before my mind caught up in time. Every silence, every distance left a pattern I still find. You didn't say that you were leaving, but my heartbeat felt the end. It learned the shape of losing you before goodbye was even said. I talked about us in future tense, like hope could pay the rent. I planned around your absence, called it patience instead. You laughed a little softer then, your touch didn't stay as long. I called it just a moment, but my body knew I was wrong. I trusted words you didn't mean, ignored the weight inside my chest. Funny how my heart remembers what my mind tried to forget. My heart memorized your exit, every step you didn't take. It braced itself for emptiness with every promise you would break. You faded slowly, quietly, like I wouldn't feel the change. But my heart learned how to lose you long before you knew my name. Maybe love is just a warning written deep inside our veins. We feel it before it happens, before the truth explains. I won't blame myself for staying when you already had a plan. I loved with my whole nervous system. You left like only a man can. My heart memorized your exit, but it didn't harden shut. It still believes in something real. Even after us, I won't unlearn the way I loved, or wish I felt less pain. My heart remembers how you left, but it still knows my name. You walked away without a sound, but my heart heard everything. was still learning how to breathe, with your name tangled in my sleep. Every promise half unsaid, still hanging in the words we never meant. I built tomorrow in my head, with fragile hope and borrowed plans. You were already closing doors, while I was standing where we began. I thought silence meant hold on, didn't know it meant goodbye. I was counting all our reasons, while you were learning how to lie. You left before I was ready, before my heart knew how to fall. I was still choosing you daily. You were already done with us all. You left me mid-sentence, mid-dream, like love was a page you could tell. I stayed where the truth was breaking. You left before I could prepare. I replay moments like they change, as if time could bend for pain. Your smile felt thinner near the end, but I called it just a phase. I carried us on tired faith, while you traveled light and free. I held on to what we were, you held on to who you'd be. I mistook distance for space to heal, didn't see you drifting far. You were already letting go, I was still naming all our scars. You left before I was ready, before I learned to stand alone. I was still fixing what we broke. You were already moving on. You left me loving the memory, while you erased the sound of my name. I stayed to grieve what we could have been. You left without feeling the same. Maybe I love the future too much, more than the truth in your eyes. Maybe I stayed where I felt safe, while you chose a different life. I won't beg time to bring you back, or blame myself anymore, but it still hurts to know you left before my heart closed the door. You left before I was ready, but I'm learning how to heal. I won't chase ghosts of yesterday, or doubt the pain I feel. You left before I was ready, but I stayed long enough to grow. I love deeper than you ever knew, and now I finally let you go. I wasn't ready when you left, but I'll be ready for myself.